Okay, so I'm doing this video on my 97 Lincoln Town Car power steering pump, and I'm doing this just as an informational video in case you run into this issue too. So this is the pump, the original pump out of the car. So I removed the pump, I pressed the pulley off of it, and I replaced it with an aftermarket rebuilt power steering pump. So after I replaced the pump, it began leaking. I at first assumed it was from the high pressure side over here, or it was the low pressure side. So I replaced both hoses on either side of the pump. And then I found out it was actually leaking from this, I'm not sure if it's a valve or a sensor. I believe this piece here is what controls the amount of power steering assist that you get. On these Lincolns, there's a switch on the dashboard that allows you to make the steering firm or soft, and I believe this is the part that controls that. So anyway, I put the new rebuilt unit in the car, and it was leaking out of this area. So I took the old pump and took this part out here, and as you can see, there is a little O-ring seal, and this is the same piece out of the new, or I should say rebuilt pump, and as you can see here, it's missing this O-ring seal entirely. Now when it's installed, there's no way to tell if that O-ring is properly seated or not. Also, when I removed this, I used this hex key, and what I noticed is when I went to remove the one out of the rebuilt unit, it's actually this hex keyway is rounded off, so the hex key that was supposed to go with it actually didn't fit. So somebody had obviously put this on with like an impact or something, which you shouldn't do. So what I'm going to do to fix this is I'm going to take this piece out of my old power steering pump and put it in the rebuilt one. So, and this is the second time I've been burned by this, by basically buying a non-Motorcraft part. Going forward, I'm definitely going to only buy a original factory new Motorcraft part, because with the amount of time you spend figuring out that your rebuild was not rebuilt properly, it's a lot of time that you spend on it. So I'm definitely going to only buy Motorcraft going forward. Anyway, I hope you found this helpful.